What's going on, guys? Big Turkey on Wheat here, and I'm bringing to you today the easiest way to play defense in solo battles. And it's a very glitchy defense. It's just hard to. The only time I wouldn't run it is inside of 2 minutes, but it's going to be the punt block 4-4 even. And what you want to do is you want to come out and you want to run squeeze block first, and then switch it up to the safe man. So when I see how he comes out a little shorter when you come out and squeeze block. And then what you want to do is you got to keep moving around. If you stop, your player will freeze. So like you'll get to the outside here, and I'll show you actual gameplay, and then you'll kind of just waver in like this. But once he actually snaps the ball, you'll get a free run right into the quarterback, and you're gonna get numerous sacks. You can try to strip the ball. You can do different things, and each one's gonna increase your user skill. Now, what you have to do here is you just have to make sure you manage your timeouts as best possible, and go from there. Because every time you do sack that quarterback, the clock's gonna be running, so it does put a little bit more pressure on your offense. And what we'll do is we'll go straight to the actual gameplay so that you can see it live. This is going to be the first solo battle, and what it is, I had done a couple just to test this out and get this rolling. It does work. I had about 14 sacks in this game, and it got me 24,000 points, which has me on pace to be on the top of the leaderboard. But my first game, I kind of messed up pretty bad, and you'll see that in a future video. But I only got about 22,000 points because I couldn't get it down right. It's very difficult to time the snap, but once you start to get a feel for how the computer is going to audible and then go into the snap, you'll start to time that snap really well, and you'll get sacks almost every single play, and it'll get you through the solo battle with the highest user score you can get. And then offensively, you just need to run your plays to be able to get to the points and do some user moves, juke moves, and things like that at the end of your runs to try to register even more points. But here we're going to pick the pump block 4-4, and you see how he comes out in the back. We're going to move forward. We're going to try to time the step. There's the audible. So now we're shifting over. We get on the edge, and with Tyreek Hill's speed, and because it's Gardner Minshew, and most of these solo battles don't have great quarterbacks, we get directly in and get a sack. And we're going to show you that it works play in and play out. The computer's going to do basically the same thing, audible over. They see the man covered, so it makes them take a second. That's the biggest thing, is that the computer doesn't really react because it reads man. And by the time it starts to react, you're in there and the quarterback starts to try to scramble, which he's not going to run away from Tyreek Hill. Even though the first solo with Lamar Jackson, he will run away from you. He has escape artist, so he's the fastest man alive. So we'll do it again. This is the second series. We're coming in. We're up 8-0 at this point. Timing that snap. We're getting even better jumps at this time. You can try to strip the quarterback. Now, stripping the quarterback comes with positives and negatives. A lot of times you're going to miss a tackle. Sometimes you're going to get a fumble recovery for a touchdown. If you have him in longer situations, I think you might be okay going for that. But I would say to start off, I wouldn't try to strip the quarterback. We're doing the same exact process each time. We choose pump block 4-4, the squeeze block first, and then square for the audible. I think it's BB for Xbox. Into the pump block man. And the reason why we do that is because if you come straight out and pump block man, the guy will be so far back that it's very hard to get up to the line of scrimmage. So by doing the squeeze block, he starts maybe 3/4 of the way back, and it allows you to get up there. And you can see, even if sometimes you're a little late like that right there, you can still get in and catch the quarterback before they can read the man coverage and get the ball off. Again, we don't recommend to do this inside of 2 minutes. the reason why you don't want to do that is because in the hurry up offense, they will come out and they won't do the audible. And if they don't do the audible, you won't get up front in time, and you're gonna give up some bigger plays, and it'll mess with your score. So here, I also wanted to show you that it works even on your own 1 yard line. You can be on your own 1 yard line. You can run back and forth. Just time that snap. They're still going to do the same audible, the same process that's in the game. It's going to make, no matter what you do, they're going to do this. They're going to audible once, and then you just time it with the fastest player and get in there. This is also a great way to be able to get your Sam Mills requirements done. You can substitute your punt returner for a player that you want to get sacks with. I don't think you can put Sam Mills back there, but you can find out. I'll have to look in the depth chart. But you can get all your sack requirements, and if you put a guy back there that has better hit power or better strip ball skills, somebody like a Jamal Adams or something like that, you'll get a lot more sack fumbles. So there we went through the entire sequence from the 1 yard line, and if it still works, and it still did, this is what happens when you're offsides or you stop moving. If you saw there, the guy completely froze. And because he completely froze, I had to switch off of him and chase the quarterback with someone else, which is not good. You still probably won't give up a huge play, but because you sat there and you're frozen, you now aren't getting in with Tyreek Hill. It gives you one last guy. You usually have one free runner as far as like a tight end or running back usually, and you can make the tackle. But you want to try to avoid the stopping momentum or going off sides. I did that a lot in the very first game while I was testing this out to try to get used to all the timings of the snaps. But that's the best way I've found to play defense in solo battles, and I appreciate you guys watching the video. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. I'm hoping to keep doing this. I will keep doing this. So stick around for some more content and the full solo battles video. Thank you very much. Bye.